Movement number 4. Dragon seeks path. Dragon whips his tail.
Yo, my man, why you got on that purse, huh?
Hey, this ain't no purse. I'm the big deals. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid at, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
Just make it clap.
I was about to say, here it comes. Yerp. It's the Munfu podcast. Money up, no funny up, dummy. Whole lot of gang issue. Now we in the building. You dig off top. I can see on your nose. Why is this?
I could see the. Is that?
Chill with that goofy ish, bruh. Stop. God. I'll punch you.
Yo, hold up.
What, bruh? I just told you it's straight.
What?
I just told you it's straight.
What are you talking about?
You talk about what? What you talk about? You talk about the. I hate you so much, bruh.
I can't hear because I don't want to even do that to you, nigga.
Nah, man, you tripping, bro. You better stop.
Oh.
He's so dumb. This dude's such an idiot, bro.
God.
It's restored, fam. I'm trying to tell you it's good.
Alright, nigga, nah.
It's good,
yo. You gonna make me talk, nigga. Hold up, nigga.
Chill. Now you being dumb. Just chill. That's why your beard immature. Chill.
My nigga resurrected that hat out the dead.
Yeah, son.
Hold up. Here's the thing that bothers me the most. I wasn't even gonna say this, but you made me. Nigga, you realize you told me that it's almost ready, right?
Nah, it's good. It's like Ready Rock. You feel me? It's like, yo, you dropped the
Knowing that
icing.
nigga forehead musty as hell, right?
Yo, nah, son, you tripping, dog. It ain't even like that. Yo, it's not even like that. You burnt.
My nigga said, listen, no, they're almost ready. Turn on the shit that nigga wet.
You heard? Yo, that joint hit the dishwasher one time. That shit cool.
Nigga, you need to have that shit just swimming in alcohol.
I did that. You tripping, bro. You said, like, I wouldn't try to kill. I got, listen.
Yo, son, I was not ready for you to be wearing that. That threw me off. Oh, shit,
Yo,
what an
listen,
intro.
so, it's the Munfu podcast. How dare you be funny?
The fact that nobody's gonna, like, fully know what we're talking about and literally just, I don't know, that's gonna be a hilarious intro.
Fire intro. We always have the most fun. Somebody, listen, we need a no context like Munfu, like where they just clip the most random intros.
Nigga, you are no context, Munfu. What do you mean? It's your regular account.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, bro, like, no, I'm saying, like, I'm talking about how somebody just need to clip all the intros, what I'm saying. Because our intros be starting with the most random.
That nigga whole hat is a scab, nigga.
That's what we doing.
My nigga said, wear that hat or die trying.
Yo, if any of y'all hip to Supreme, y'all know how hard this hat is to get. You can't just go to the
it is
store.
not that serious. Like,
Listen.
you realize niggas be dying off like mold spores, right? Like just in the air. Like,
Yeah, well, you know.
I definitely think it's time to retire that one. Nigga, like, it ain't even worth. When you wake up and you got a Chester Cheetah on you.
Yo, you remember that meme I sent you with the chicken wing?
What?
You remember that meme I sent you was like that girl that got hit in the head and it looked like a chicken wing? It looked like a chicken drum.
Oh, nigga, yo, damn.
Off top.
That shit was mad funny, man.
Not that we're not 5 minutes into this, but y'all here for us, so Respect our gangster, you feel me? Yo, listen, you look hilarious like that.
I look like I got bell powder baldness with dreads. I'm just let my shit hang like this too.
You
know
definitely
what I mean?
look like crazy eyes from Orange is the New Black.
I ain't never even watched that.
You never seen that shit?
Damn, I got one little joint poking out. Alright, what we talking about, man? Listen. Shout out to everybody who enjoyed that intro. That shit really literally made me, like, raise my temperature 5 degrees. Oh, man.
So, we got folks out here buying views on a tube.
Well, you know, the video probably gonna be called something like, yo, the problem with buying views, or YouTubers buying views, or something like that. This is gonna be more of kind of like advice, and kind of talking about the stuff that we see, the do's and the don'ts. A lot of people, the one thing that I've been getting since I've had like 20,000 subs is people telling me to make videos about how to get big on YouTube, or how to get subscribers, or do's and don'ts of YouTube. So I decided, you know, F it. It's my second channel. It's a success. I've done 2 successful channels now. I feel like I should be able to, you know what I mean? Same with you. I feel like I should be able to speak on it now. And I want to open it up by discussing that. Let's just get this out the way. You know, all YouTubers, all musicians, and this goes further than people you consider YouTube rappers. All of you guys, we have to understand this buying views thing, and fans too. It's horrible. It's horrible. It is really an insulting of intelligence, really. Because now not everybody knows how views, comments, and likes work. Not everybody understands that, so you'll be able to get that off with them.
And that's not just people, but that's not just like fans either. I feel like it's YouTubers too, like that don't understand sometimes how that stuff works.
Yeah, just a lot of people in general don't understand how that works. All of that stuff is ratio based.
Right.
There's certain ratios it's literally impossible to hit.
Right.
Just certain, and that doesn't mean, I think what people think is that means positive. No. It doesn't mean that there's, if you have 1,000 views, you should have 100 positive comments. No. You could have 1,000 views and 5,000 of the most, I'm going to burn your house down when I see you. And those are real views. In fact, those are probably going to get more views than the stuff that people don't like, because people pay more attention to things they don't like than they do like. So the thing that needs to stop happening, and I'm telling you, I'm starting to see it be more rampant towards now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I feel like the more and more you see stuff drop, the more and more you see different things, you start to like see different patterns of people and ratios and what's realistic and what's not. And there's a lot of times where you see something where it's just extremely unrealistic, like on the scale of like what.
Or sometimes you see things that are literally impossible. There are ratios. That's not an opinion thing. People think that that's an opinion thing. So my first advice to people, and this is everybody, don't buy views, man. I'm telling you, if you're getting 20 views a video, take those 20 views, bro.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I'm telling you, I'll put it this way. The bigger I get, the more stressful it gets, because every video has to do a certain number. You're actually in a position of luxury when you're in that position where you can drop stuff and just accept the numbers it gets.
That's how because I mean, a lot of people will be like, oh, but they don't even have a lot of stuff, so what do you know what they're talking about? And I'm like, yo, that's the difference is like me being a smaller YouTuber, like just starting, like literally uploading for 4 months consistently. Before that, I uploaded like 4 videos. And with that, it's like, what'd you say?
I said, and 2 of them were fight videos.
Oh, yeah. My first YouTube video ever got like 80,000 views, so. But yeah, that's beside the point. What?
What was that?
I just went like this. What?
A muscle spasm.
It's like this, bro. If you get 1 billion views, right, a week ago, right, if a week later you only got 3 comments on that in a week, bruh, it's probably not real, my nigga. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like,
not only that, but let me tell you why you should do that, because I was gonna get into it, but I kind of got off on a tangent. You shouldn't pay for views because the second people find out you're doing that, it's irreversible.
right,
We're never gonna believe anything.
right,
Second of all, it's very insulting.
right.
And I know as the creator, you're just thinking about yourself and what it looks like to you. I can't drop certain things or get certain numbers because to my ego, I feel like I should be higher, feel like I should be doing different stuff. Correct? It's not correct.
Right.
When you are starting out, it don't matter what you think you are, bro. The people will tell you who you are, man. Just not as a person, but where you are. That's a better thing to say.
Correct.
Where you are. The second you get into the paying views, everything you do is going to be a rhythm. So whether you choose the road of organic views or paid views, you must stay on a rhythm. And I'm going to tell you right now, to start on that paid view rhythm, you're going to have to pay for the next video's views. Next video's views. Next video's views. Which is
You spending
so
a lot of money.
counterproductive.
Right, you spending a lot of money not making money now, or because this
And
is
it's
the
not
thing, though.
investment.
Like, you don't just lose subs, like you don't just lose views. Like, if you got a video and that video was X amount of views one day and then it goes backwards the next day,
No, that's not true.
what? What do you mean?
That's not true. YouTube purges fake views. Sometimes fake views aren't the
Yeah,
the
but
person's fault.
now, okay. So I have to re-say that now. If it's a realistic number, I'm saying you're not gonna have 1 million views and then roll back to 100,000, or like you're not gonna literally loot. Now maybe a few, like sometimes, because even when you watch, like if you have a video on private or unlisted and you watch that a few times,
We giving a lot of game right now.
right? Like if you so if you have a
game.
private video and say you watch the video 4 times, it only counts 1 of your views a day, like from that device. Like, it's only gonna count 1 of the next day when that updates, you're gonna lose those 4 views that it said you had if you watched it 4 times.
Here's another thing too. It's not just YouTubers. When I say YouTube, I don't know if people have gotten this yet. I'm really talking about the music industry.
Yeah, because Russ just came out and spoke about this himself.
Who?
Russ just dropped something about this like yesterday or today. He literally said,
The watering hole is YouTube.
Right.
That is the common denominator.
Right.
That's where everybody, that's homeroom. That's where everybody goes. Doesn't matter if you watch the Grammys, cool. Billboard Awards, cool. Coachella, cool. Guess where you dropping your videos still?
YouTube.
And I'm going to tell you right there, musicians pay for views too.
Oh, yeah. It's 100%.
But the difference is, us YouTubers and stuff like that, and I wear that proudly, we cannot compete with them. We can't. They have hundreds of thousands to $1 million budgets for the payments.
Facts.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah, I mean, that's not even a question. It's 100%. They're doing that stream bots
And here's another thing.
and stuff like that.
Organic views are empowering. Paid views are the opposite.
Right.
I'll put it like this. 100 organic views is way more empowering than 1,000 fake views. Because that 100 views, boom, if you capture 75% of them, that's 75, 25, didn't rock with it or something,
Facts.
whatever. Those people are now power. These are the people who are going to power your movement, who are going to defend you. These are the people who are going to, your fans, real fans. So now that's why there'll be certain people where their numbers might be astronomically higher than certain people's numbers, but their impact. One thing you can't buy is impact. And whether I'm making this fan base mad or the SJ Nation is super hype. One thing I strive to do is impact with every song I drop. Everything I drop is going to have other people tweeting about it, whether it's subtweeting or regular tweeting. It's going to have other people doing all kinds of whatever. That's what I'm trying to do. But you see these people who be having astronomical numbers drop something, and in 2 days, it's like it never dropped. Nobody's talking about it.
Bonito game, facts.
Nobody's talking about it. Nobody. And it could have been like people did reactions or whatever. Maybe people didn't even do reactions. It's just like whether or not my stuff gets reacted to is going to impact. You know what I'm saying? It's going to impact.
People going to talk about it. Yeah, that's a fact.
That's what I strive to do, and that's what I feel like everybody should strive to do. Because just strive doing the organic thing, and I saw it happen on my way up through the industry or underground side of it. That's really I'm telling you, that is such the move on the music industry side that people don't realize that if you
it's all money, it's all about image. That's the reason why rappers wear big ass chains, and so you think that they're super rich. Like I'm telling you right now, it is not realistic for a person that is worth $1 million to drive a car that is worth $250,000. That's not practical. I don't care. That's just not what you do, especially not multiple things. A lot of your favorite rappers are not that rich. You know what I'm saying? There's some that are rich, but I'm saying there's a lot of rappers that are not that rich, bro.
Wait, the car thing's a little different.
What? How?
Because the car could be worth that much. If I'm worth $1 million, right? You can finance that shit if you make it money.
Yes. You can finance it, right? That's cool, right? One, right? That's smooth, right? But we talking multiple. Then we talking about people walking around. Like, just because somebody got a Cuban that's that thick doesn't mean it's a kilo, bro. Like, that Cuban can be hollow. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a jewelry person, bro. Like, I know how to shop for jewelry. I can argue. I will out-argue any nigga about jewelry and what it's worth because I know.
You about to have the jewelers coming for you.
Hey, listen, Iceberg, what you want to do? Cause listen, I'm here for it. I'm gonna tell y'all that y'all overcharging for everything. That's a fact. But
another thing I will say too, with jewelry, is even at the level I'm at, you would be mondo surprised how many people give out free jewelry, promotional jewelry.
I mean, I'm not saying that.
Jewelers just to get their name out there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Okay, it's like this, bro. Like, I literally watched Soulja Boy, right? Get a chain, right? And Soulja Boy showed the receipt to the chain, right? And the chain, he said he paid like, I don't know, son, like 20,000 or something, right? It wasn't that big, just some normal stuff. And he said it was 20,000. On the receipt, it showed the weight of the gold. Bruh, the chain that he got was a rope chain. And it was 5 grams. Bro, 5 grams of gold is like not even $200. Like, this is like, I'm not even joking you. So if he did...
And jewelry to me is a little different.
Nah, nigga.
Jewelry's a little different. Because to me, when Diddy said he had a fake Rolex because once it gets on my wrist, it's a real Rolex because I am the value in itself. It's just like jewelry is, I'd be weird about jewelry anyway. Jewelry is just like, it's for the other person anyway. It does give you happiness when you got it on, but you don't, what is it?
That's not but that's not even my point. You don't have to buy some, like, that's not even my point. I don't.
What I'm saying, wait, hold on. What I'm saying is it doesn't equate to views. Views are different because
yeah. That was a tangent.
Yeah, no, okay, cool. No, I was tying in all that stuff to just faking the flex. Like, there's certain finesses that could help you. Certain finesses that'll help you.
Yeah.
But that's not one of them. And people got it backwards because they think if I get a bunch of views, even if they fake, right, that's going to make more people want to rock with me because that's essentially how people are. That really is. If someone got a lot of views, you're going to mess around and click on it before something that doesn't have a lot of views, right? But what you don't realize is you're still, if you're doing that, culminating the natural fans. All that's happening is you're paying for the same process that people are doing for free.
Right.
You're paying because though you paid for 50,000 views, if you got 100 real views, you still got the same takeaway that someone who got 100 views on their thing got.
Yeah, because it's not, those bots aren't buying your music. You know what I mean? The bots aren't putting money in your pocket.
They got the money that you pay for the views in their pocket to. Maybe there's legit. Okay, let me.
You can't finesse this system. Is basically what we saying.
Yeah, and there's legitimate ways to promote videos.
Yeah, factual.
There's legitimate YouTube promotion where what they'll do is they'll throw your video up before, videos. Legitimate Facebook. Facebook used to be mad shaky, but ever since the government did that shakedown on Facebook, they've been a lot more up and up with their promotions. These social media sites, Twitter, Instagram, will give you legitimate promotion. I'm talking about the bot views.
Right.
If anybody messages you and tells you, the rule of thumb as all the upcoming artists, if anybody ever messages you and tells you they can give you a certain amount of views, no matter how many they say, it's a lie. It's not possible. They can maybe give you a range, but the range, the more specific the range, the more you need to be wary about it.
Right.
Because nobody should be able to be like, yo, we can get you 20,000 views, 20 more thousand views. That's absolutely crazy.
Right.
So they're essentially saying it doesn't really matter what the product was. You shouldn't be able to get 20,000 more views if it doesn't get 20,000 more views.
Yeah, you can't. You can't put a number on that. Like, if you pay for promotion through anything, you can't put a number on what you're gonna get. That's fake. If somebody says, "Yo, you want to pay for a promotion for your video," and they say, "We'll get you 5,000 views," that's fake, bro. Like, you can promote something. It doesn't mean people are gonna watch it. You feel me? So
people can, and then if you're buying views for a long time, because some of these people pay a lot of money.
A lot.
And and 6 months later, you up to 5 racks, and you calling it an investment. 6 months from there, you up to another 5. You up to 10 racks, and you call it an investment. That whole time, you could have just paid to get your video on Worldstar. If you would have just not bought a view and just did that. That's what I'm saying. There's smarter ways. People think that that's a shortcut, but it's not. It's like, and anybody knows the difference between bot views and fake views. I mean, real views. Like, come on, bro. You really think if it's somebody's job to sign people or to push artists that they're not gonna have a PhD in cracking fake to real views? Like,
you're not about to have no 100,000 views and 13 comments. That just don't happen. You know what I mean?
These are $1 billion companies. I'm assuming because people are trying to do this to get like the labels' eyes and stuff like. Come on, bro. That's a good way to get blacklisted by them and them never come back to you. Like, okay, well, think about your views, right?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know. It's definitely not the move. Definitely not the function at all. It's bad look overall.
The thing I like about the YouTube, like, I honestly think it's way more rampant in the industry than YouTube. For the most part, 100%. For the people who do YouTube, a lot of people be getting organic views, and you can tell by the interaction. Yeah.
That's what gives it away 100% is the interaction, bro.
A lot of the YouTubers, they get their interaction is really where you can see it, but then there's some people just like, and it's really usually the people who are trying to at least maybe have a foot in or be the industry. It literally is. It's an industry thing because labels do it.
Right.
Same thing with stream botting, but that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother bag of worms right there.
Right, that's a fact. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's definitely one of those things that it's not a good look, man. It's common, you see it, but it's just not a good look, bro. You just can't buy your way into it.
Just get your views, man. Even if people roast you for not getting views, people gonna roast you when you get 1 million views. It's not gonna change. It's the number of people roasting you. As long as it's getting more and more, you're moving towards the right path.
That's a fact. Yeah, because it's just crazy to have. I don't know, man.
There's no perfect way. The one thing that I learned from trying, man, people think that I came up overnight. People think that I dropped this channel just, nah, bro. This was a decade of trying different things, a decade of grinding. And when I finally just figured you cannot force or fake success in this thing. You have to do it. There is no shortcut. There is none. Trust me. If there was, there'd be a lot more people making
Yeah, like you don't think if there was a shortcut, every nigga would be hit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's not. There is no shortcut.
If this is something you could pay to get on, mad people will quit their job tomorrow. That's the reason why a lot of people don't dedicate themselves fully to it, because it's like it's a job. Like it's something that like, yo, this is like really what you do, son. Like you got a camera in your hand, you walk around, bro. Like that's.
If you will get what you put out in everything, you will. If you work, like the amount of work that I do is on a level of like obsession with YouTube.
Yeah,
I do like 3 videos a day on top of music, on top of all this other stuff that I'm doing for the YouTube and on top of the music. But that's why things happen the way it happens. You're not gonna pay your way in. I mean, you can, but that's not the way to pay your way into it.
Yeah. It's got to be authentic, man. You got to build an authentic fan base that rocks with you for you, and that's all it is.
You might as well just be paying for reactions.
Word up. That's way easier.
No point to be paying for views. Pay for reactions because they'll put you in front of
a lot more people.
Audiences.
And it's an honest feel. You know what I mean? If they rock it with it, they rock with it. If not, they don't. You know? It's simple.
Simple as that.
I don't know, dog. Let us know.
That's my advice. The cardinal sin is paying for views. Do not do that. If I get hit up for advice every day. My 2 most important things are stay consistent and do not buy views. Be proud of the views you get. Focus on doubling your views every time. Maybe you need to spend a little bit longer on pushing a certain song or something, but just do that because respect your process.
Yeah.
Just respect your process. It'll happen, bro.
Yeah.
But like I tell people, it's like a thing that's going to probably take like a decade. With YouTube and stuff like that, people think it's going to be a quick thing. Nah, son. Nah, son.
That's a fact.
And people like, you haven't been doing it for a decade, but I've been doing music for a day, so I had a lot of things set up already, ready.
Right. And you plan, you put a lot of time. There's a big difference between putting a lot of time. Like a lot of people, you know, they just don't. They're not going to see it for what it is. Like, bro, you put a lot of strategizing. You put a lot of thought behind what you do. Like, you try to make what you do count. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to just be doing stuff for nothing.
Right.
But yeah, yo, let us know in the comment section how
something a little different, you know what I mean? Big little focus. Vice, little junk. If you like it, hit the thumbs up button. Let us know. You did.